Alright, holding good temps. 385 ain't bad. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. Glad you're here. Alright y'all, today we're going to do something pretty much different than I've done before. We're going to grill some salmon, okay? Now I've grilled some steelhead trout before. It's been a couple years ago, but I've never done salmon. So we're going to go out here and put it on our grill, on our auto Kamado. Okay, on our Acorn char griller. I have a steel plate, cast iron plate that's just for fish, and we're going to put it on there. But before all that, we're going to get this salmon marinated up in some soy sauce marinade with a little bit of brown sugar. So y'all stick around. Let's get this salmon marinated. It's going to have to be in the marinade for a couple hours, then we'll get it out on the grill. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Alright y'all, so we have 4 fillets right here, salmon fillets. So we're going to go ahead and pat them dry. Other side is skin side, of course. Okay. So we're going to pat these dry. Get them nice and dry. Alright. So the recipe says to season the salmon with lemon, pepper, garlic powder, and salt. So we have some lemon pepper here. Alright. So we'll go ahead, season them up with lemon pepper. Lemon pepper smells pretty good. Smell the lemon in it. Give it a little pat down. Alright. Garlic powder. Got some granulated garlic. Get it up high. We'll give it a little granulated garlic. Alright, then salt. So I've got some fine grind sea salt. Alright. So be really careful here. We don't want this too salty. Just do a little sprinkle. Salt. Okay. And I think we'll go ahead and put some black pepper. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I think black pepper sounds good. Alright, so I'm going to pat this down. We'll set this to the side and we'll make up our marinade. Alright. Alright, marinade calls for 1/3 cup of soy sauce. We got 1/3 cup. Got our Kikkoman, which I'm pretty fond of. I like the Kikkoman. So we'll go a generous 1/3 cup of soy sauce. Calls for 1/3 cup of brown sugar. We got some dark brown sugar. Alright, we'll go 1/3 cup. So 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Water. So this calls for 1/3 cup of water. 1/3 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/3 cup. Alright. So 1/3 cup of water. and 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So I got some avocado oil here. I'll put that in there. So 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. In my case, I'm using avocado oil. Okay, good. So, go ahead and get a whisk. Whisk this up. So we want to keep stirring this until the brown sugar is dissolved. Alright, now we'll bring our salmon back. Put it in a baggie. Ziploc. Alright. Go ahead and give this marinade another stir. We'll pour it in. Try not to spill it. Alright. Seal it up. Alright, let's make sure to get the flesh part coated. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator for 2 hours. No more than 2 hours, okay? We don't want these to be too salty. Alright, so in the fridge it goes. Salmon filet. Alright, y'all. We got about 20 minutes left on our marination time, so we're going to fire this grill up. So I just got some leftover charcoals from my last cook. We'll go ahead and get this fired up. So we're going to run this cooker about 400, I think, for this salmon. So let me let that get fired up, and we'll bring you all back. Alright, y'all, so we got these lit pretty well. We'll bring our charcoal over. Alright, got a little bit of wood still left here. I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of apple wood, I think. Let me see. Go over here to my stash. See, I'll put a little apple wood. Alright, heat deflector. Cooking great. All right. Quick cleanup. So let's go ahead and set this temp. Pollen everywhere. Ooh. Let me bring you over here. Alright, I'm going to set temp to 400. 400, confirm. Alright, D3 is going to be our vent setting. So let me bring you back over here. Now what we're going to do is cook this fish on this grate. But I'm going to put this on in a minute. I'm going to put it on right now. I'm going to go ahead and preheat this cooker. Close it down. And go ahead and put this vent to D3. Right there. And a little bit less. Less is more. Alright, let this thing come up to temp. We'll put that cooking grate on and then we'll bring out the salmon. Alright y'all, time's up. So this salmon's been marinating for 2 hours. So we're going to take it out of the bag, put it on this rack. Let's see here. Take it out of the bag, let it drain some. Lay it on the rack. Alright, this marinade has done its job. I'm going to just toss it. Alright. So I'm going to leave this out here like that. I'm just going to pat this a little bit. Alright. Looks pretty good. There we go. Alright. As soon as the grill's ready, we'll get these cooked up. Alright then, we're up over 400 degrees. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my cooking rack on. And let it preheat. My Lodge cooking rack. I'm going to let that preheat about 10 minutes. And we'll bring the fish out. Alright. Alright y'all. Let's do this. We've preheated our grill pan. We got some cooking spray. I'll put on there. Alright. So I'm going to spray my pan down. My griddle pan. Alright. So here's our fish. Looking good. Get this fish on here. Alright. Put the lid down for a minute. I'm going to let this cook about 5-6 minutes. Then we'll take a peek. So target temp internal 130 degrees. Alright, back in a sec. Alright, holding good temps. 385 ain't bad. Alright, these have been on here about 6-7 minutes. Let's take some temps real quick. I don't want to overcook these, for goodness sake. First time I've done salmon, I don't want to mess it up. I think we're good. I think yeah, we're all right. 130 is what we're looking for. We're at 82. All right, y'all, been about 15 minutes. Let's check the temps. Looking good. 128, 129, 120, 125, 26. Oh man, these are ready. So I got my fish spatula. Let me see here. Here we go. Let me put this somewhere where it'll cool off and I'll go clean it later. All right then, there we go. Grilled salmon right here with a little smoke. All right, let's go inside and try this. Man, that smells good. All right, y'all. Nice salmon fillets. Nice salmon fillets. We marinated them in a soy sauce-based marinade. So we're going to plate them up, and we're going to test these out. We're going to try them out, y'all. See what we think. My first time doing salmon. Let's see how I did. All right. All right, y'all. Here we go. Grilled salmon on my char griller Kamado Acorn cooker. So we marinated this for 2 hours in a soy sauce based marinade. I'll leave the ingredients below. Put it out on the char griller Kamado at about 400 degrees, a little bit of apple wood. So let's see what we got, shall we? All right, let's see how this cuts. Cuts nice. Inside looks really, really good. So, y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Taste! Right on. Good taste, y'all. Definitely a success. I'm getting a little smoke, sweetness, saltiness. Not dry. Go ahead and give me one more. All ready? Very nice. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Questions, comments, leave them below. Don't forget, more videos over here you can watch. Here and here. Got playlists too. Got lots of playlists. Y'all go check my playlists out. And if you haven't done it yet, click subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. See y'all next time. Bye, everybody.